A local tribute to fallen soldiers is making national news. Good evening and thank you for watching tonight. I'm Todd Blackington. Tomorrow morning, the Field of Heroes in Pocatello will have its opening ceremonies. This nearly decade-old Eastern Idaho memorial is getting some attention on the national stage. NBC Nightly News has been in town since earlier this week, working on a story for their weekend newscast. Today, our Logan McDougal caught up with NBC News correspondent Mike Taibbi and asked him what about the memorial caught their attention. Logan?
Well, Todd, Mike says it's the uniqueness of Field of Heroes that brings them to Pocatello.
This is different than all the other memorials that try to do something like this, try to get people to remember on Memorial Day, because this is very specific. This is somebody saying, John Rogers and everybody who's followed him, it's not enough to know how many people died, it's not enough to try to remember once a year that a lot of people have given the last full measure of devotion. It's more important to know who they were. And this, because of the labels and the names and the details, allows anybody who comes to learn the stories, the human stories behind the people who made those choices, to make those sacrifices.
Taibbi says the field has a way of bringing the Iraq and Afghanistan wars home for every American.
I've done a lot of in-country reporting in war zones, conflict zones, and I've done a lot of home front stories too. And obviously in every home front story there's an attempt to make people understand that this is more than just a friends and family war. It's not just a war where if you're a friend or you're a relative of somebody who's serving, you have to think about it. Everybody should think about it. And all the memorials try to do that. This one does a better job of that.
And the Emmy Award winner says the field has even affected him on a personal level.
I've been at this a long time. I've been a reporter since I hate to say it, 15, so that's a long, long time ago. And that sort of entitles me to a level of dispassion about most stories. It allows me to report whatever the story is. But there's an emotion that's evident here, a connection that people have to one another, to the stories of the people who made those sacrifices. It's so palpable that it affects even an old guy like me. So it's been a very affecting story, and we're privileged to do it.
Now you can catch their story on NBC Nightly News this weekend, and if you're unable to watch it live, we will be posting a link on our website, kpvi.com. Todd, back to you.
All right, good story. Thank you very much. Logan McDougal tonight.